Welcome to class 4 social studies. So yesterday class we started with the natural resources. So we saw what is a resource, okay, the things which are available in the environment and it is being utilized or used by the human beings. So two types of resources we saw, natural resources and human made resources. So natural resources are the air, water, sunlight, minerals. These are all from the forest, okay, these form the natural resources. Human made resources are machines, like anything you can take children, car, bus, then these trains, aeroplanes, bridges, buildings, all these come under the man-made resources. So and then we were seeing two types of natural resources. One is exhaustible resources and another one is inexhaustible resources. So in this, today continuing with the topic of exhaustible resources, okay, exhaustible resources, exhaustible resources. That means these resources when we use, it will get depleted or it will be fully used for future generation. It will not be available, or for after some years these resources will not be available, children. So those type are called the exhaustible resources. So one more word they have used, replenished. replenished, replenished. That means you can make it new, okay, again and again you can use it or renew it. So that is replenished. But in the exhaustible resources, it cannot be replenished, okay, it cannot be replenished, okay. Then these are also, it has got another name also, that is non-renewable, okay, it has got another name, non-renewable resources. So you would have learned the word renew, so it is non-renewable resources, okay. Coming to this exhaustible resources, main first things which will come to this thing is fossil fuels. There are fossil fuels, one is coal and another one is petroleum, okay. Fossil fuels, one is coal and another one is petroleum, and one more is natural gas, okay. Natural gas and minerals like iron and aluminium, so many are there, children, are exhaustible resources. So first we are going to see the fossil fuels, we are going to see about the coal. Coal's other name is black diamond, okay. Coal, how coal is formed, by the decomposition of plants. So how it would have happened, children? Actually you would have heard about ice age. Like that, there was a period also called the carbon age, okay. In that period, millions of years, what happened due to earthquake or floods or volcanic eruption, this huge area of the forest, it would have gone under the soil. So over the years, they would have been under pressure and the temperature would have changed in that place. So after millions of years, this has been converted into coal, children. So that's why in your book it is been given, it is formed from the dead remains of plants. So it is used as a fuel. So before the train and all, steam engines. So steam engine, to heat that water, coal was being used. Now also when you travel in train, children, you could have observed in goods train, in goods, this one opened the goods train, the black color coal they will be transporting to all parts of India, children. That one you would have observed, okay. It's used as a fuel, cooking, heating. So in iron and steel industry, it is used for heating, children, okay, and then for producing electricity. Okay, electricity also they are producing using electricity. Okay, these and all you will learn it in little higher class. So here coal is being used to produce electricity. Okay, so many uses it has got, and it is used in some factories and steam engines. Next, coming to petroleum, children. Okay, petroleum. So petroleum is called as black gold. It is called as black gold, or it is also a fossil fuel only, children. Okay, then it is petroleum is formed from the decay of dead organism. The decay of dead organism. So what happens? Okay, children, so continuing with that, as I told you, decay of dead organisms. So the same way, millions of years ago, these dead organisms would have been buried under the earth due to earthquake or tsunami or floods or fire or any volcanic eruption. It would have gone under the soil. So due to pressure and heat, as the temperature changes over the millions of years, this has been converted to petroleum, children. So when you put for digging like a bore, they will put first the petroleum will be found in between the rocky layers, and above that you will have the natural gas, children. So two things you will get it together in petroleum. Okay, one is also natural gas. So as I told you, the petroleum will be found in between the rocky layers. One more thing you will get. So if the petrol is there like this, means above here you will get the natural gas. Okay, so they will take out by drilling deep inside the earth, children. Here more than 50 kilometer, 100 kilometer deep down inside the earth, they will put hole and take out this petroleum and the natural gas. Okay, petroleum is refined. So in the previous classes and all, you would have heard the word refineries. Refineries. So India also has got many refineries, children. So what they do now, after taking petroleum, they will bring it to the refineries. That they will separate out petrol, diesel, kerosene, white petrol. White petrol is used for aeroplanes and all. Okay, that one, and natural gas. So all these so many items. And then have you heard about candles? The candle is nothing but paraffin wax. It is also one of the product of petroleum only, children. Okay, it is also one of the product of petroleum. Okay, petrol and diesel are the fuels used in automobiles and to run machineries. Okay, see nowadays LPG gas, our gas cylinder we are using now, that consists of this natural gas only, children. Okay, and then petroleum is found deep inside the earth and is available in limited quantity. Okay, so take your textbook and read it, children. Types of natural resources, exhaustible resources only we saw. In the next class I will take inexhaustible resources, children. Thank you.